What's up, YouTube? It's Raining Card Games, and welcome to episode 12 of Sealed Only Samurai. I guess consider this kind of like the season 2 of the series because first episode after our first regional debut. And yeah, some time has passed, obviously. We've now switched to the every other week format. But just because we're switching to a different format doesn't mean we're going to let up on what we're going to do with the decks. So, for today's video, we are opening up some more Spirit Warrior packs because we are still on the hunt for Shinai. It's one of the few products a few cards that I have not pulled from a product, which is shocking considering I went through a box of Spirit Warriors with no Shinai. It's okay. We got packs, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to pull one. And then we're also going into a 2019 Gold Sarcophagus tin because extra deck stuff and side deck stuff. So pulling another Dark Ruler more, all that good stuff from the promo pack, and then just decking out with extra deck monsters so that we can have a pretty formidable board to go into from the extra deck. So without more of me blabbering, let's open some packs. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up this tin and get the packs out, and then we'll get straight into the opening. Okay, so we got 3 mega packs, 5 Spirit Warrior packs, and our 1 promo pack. Let's go ahead and get into the promo pack. So what we're looking from here, another Dark Ruler No More or Nibiru would be nice, so that way we can just beef up the side deck, so that way we can actually side in multiple copies if we need to. But first, we have our Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon, Neo Kaiser Glider, and our Slifer the Sky Dragon, and then our other, ooh, cool, another Regeki. And then, nice, sweet, okay. The Nightmare of My Dreams going against it, but a great card to have in the side deck, so Nibiru the Primal Being, and then I guess we'll just flush out the promos, which we won't probably use. Let's go with, we'll alternate. We'll make a nice sandwich. How's that sound? So that way we have variety in our opening. Yeah. And most importantly, we'll leave also the 1 pack. This pack we'll leave for last, because, I don't know, I feel something from it. But yes, you know what we're looking for from here. The 1 6 Sam card that we have not pulled yet that we need. A Shinai, Scrap Iron Statue, Miraculous Descent, Musakani Magatama, the Weather Rainy Canvas, and Magical Musketeer Casper as a secret rare. Mega pack. Another Call by the Grave would be nice. Also, Boral Sword is in here. A lot of good stuff is in these mega packs. Crystal Master, Performapal Gold Pang, Bear Blocker, Mystic Holder, Restoration Point Guard, Transfamiliar. Okay, F.A. John Dragster. You know what? This is a card we can add to the side deck. Not side, extra deck. Wow, this is actually a good card. A very good card. Yes. Kagari's back to 3. That's funny. You're no longer of use. So, yeah, we'll put you up here in the non-use secret rare pile. But, of cards we can use, you guys, F.A. Dawn Dragster is a great pull and a card that we can easily go into, because, we can Synchro Summon Nightmare Corruption Ibli, Celestial Observatory as a rare, Vampire Red Baron, World Legacy Nightmare, Noble Arms Clairon, we already got one that we need, Crusadia Regulus, Background Dragon, Crusadia Power, back to the start. Nice. Okay, so we actually have stuff. We'll leave you up here. Common pile. Sweet. Come on, Shinai. Another Shian would be interesting, but I want Shinai. So we can do our Infinite Counter Loop. The Weather Auroral Canvas, Magical Musketeer Steady Hands, Magical Musketeer Calamity, Magical Musketeer Dock, and Magical Musket Dancing Needle. Interesting. What did I do with this? Oh yeah, you're the super that I need. Let's keep on going into the Mega Packs. Already from one pack we pulled something that we can definitely use. Patchwork Fluffle, Thunder Dragon Discharge, Red-Haired Hasty Horse, Vampire Retainer, Link Streamer, Trickstar Defindium, and World Legacy World Lance as our super rare. Sky Striker Ace Shizuku. What is with us pulling Sky Strikers? That is so weird. Let's put... Yeah, rares we can just put in the common pile, not too overly attached. That's so fun. Hey, look at that! Nightmare Phoenix! Finally, another X. This Megaton is giving us extra deck staples, like it's nobody's business. Cyberse Magician, Goki Octastretch, Crystal Conclave, Crusadia Vanguard, World Dino Wrestling, 2-for-1 team, 3 Trolling Trolls. Back to the start. So, right off the bat, that is pretty good. Like, we've pulled from both packs. We've pulled a Nightmare and an FA Dawn Dragster, 2 extra deck cards from our Megaton packs. That's nice. That's actually pretty good. All right. We still need to pull a Shinai. So, Six Samurai United, Magical Musketeer Kid Brave, the Weather Snowy Canvas, Magical Musket Desperado, and okay, she's short printed. I don't know if we'll bump her up to 2 in the deck, but Secret Six Samurai Fuma, nice card, and then the supers. Last pack. Let's see what we can get. Woo. Okie dokie. Fandora the Flying Fortress, Heartless Drop-Off, Cybersal Cyclone, Dino Wrestler Capitera, Trickstar Bouquet, Waking the Dragon, interesting, DDD Super Doom King Purple Armageddon, Cyber Dragon Seeger as a secret. That's a... What? No! What is with these 3 packs? We got a Moral Sword. Oh my god, each one gave us something for the extra deck. This tin loves me. Noble Knight Pelennor, Beast Magic Attack, Crystal Keeper, White Stingray, Performapal Labellman, Parallel Panzer, Vampire's Desire, and we're back to the start. Oh my god. Each pack gave us something we can use in the extra deck. This is crazy. Okay. Let's do this. Can we pull a Shinai? It's like the one thing we're missing. Legendary Six Samurai Kizan. Love you, but I already got plenty. Shan Smoke Signal. Magical Musket Steady Hands. The Weather Painter Rain and the Weather Painter Snow. Last pack. The last pack we have. Come on. Come on. I will gently open you. Alright. Battle Guard Howling. The Weather Auroral Canvas. Magical Musketeer Kid Brave, last super. Magical Musket Steady Hands, and ooh, Weather Painter Thunder. Unfortunately, no Shinai, but 3 impressive additions to the extra deck. Boral Sword to enable OTKs, easy back row removal with Nightmare Phoenix, and then FA Dawn Dragster. I forgot this was also printed in the Megatons. But yeah, this is just another... This is great. So it gains attack equal to its level times 300. If this card attacks defense position monster, inflict piercing, and then each time an FA spell trap card is activated, you can increase this level by 1. And then, once per turn, if your opponent activates a spell or trap card or effect, quick effect, reduce this card's level by 2, and if you do, negate the activation and destroy the target. This is like another Xian, basically. But, yeah, wow. This is great. And then in the beautiful side, I'm just so happy with this opening. Yeah, let's go edit the deck.
Alright, so we did make a few changes to the main deck. One thing is we cut out one of our Grandmaster of the Six Samurai to add in one Aestheticism, actually. I was just playing around, seeing if finding a way to get board presence. Also, if I have an unoptimal hand, I just have a way to get more Six Sams out onto the field. But other than that, the main deck remains the same. Extra deck, as you know, got some buffs. We juiced up with a Boral Sword, with Dawn Dragster, all this good stuff. Like, yeah, the Nightmare Phoenix, this extra deck looks so much better with that addition. And then obviously we added the Nibiru onto our side deck, and that's about it, really. I didn't make too many other changes. At least, hopefully in the future, I'll be able to make some more.
Okay, so you just saw the extra deck got some juice, and yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with those changes that we made. And you know, after making some changes like that, the only thing you can do is go and play the deck and see how it plays out. But before we head on over to locals, if you guys would, as always, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, notification bell, follow us on Instagram. Why not? Share the love. Where is the love? Okay, enough of that. I'm not gonna say. Anyway, but yeah, you know, I would really appreciate if you guys help me out with building the channel up, and stay tuned for other upcoming content. So next week we're gonna be debuting episode 2 of our YouTube Plays Yu-Gi-Oh series, the Raid Raptor Saga, where you guys get to see the changes that you applied to the deck in real life. And then I am probably going to do a lot more live streams now that you guys have responded so well to the first one. So be on the lookout for when I'm online and streaming some YGO Pro. And then I am also planning some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Wilderness videos. So stay tuned in the future for more of those, that type of content. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and head on over to locals and see how we do.
Okay, so as you all watch me open my OTS pack with not too much to brag about, we're actually going to go into my third match of the day, because I didn't film round 1, which was a 1-2 loss against Stun. Unfortunately, lost the die roll, so lost games 1 and 3. And then I got a bye for round 2, so this is our round 3 matchup. And whilst I am starting to pop off here, I am going up against Hero. But I did not know that in the first game, because I literally opened up an insane board. So he just scooped, and we went to game 2. He opted to go second again, which was interesting. But unfortunately, I couldn't extend past an Isolde and a Kizaru, which is unfortunate. But I did have my Nibiru in hand. So we're able to go back and forth for quite a bit, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, without having any Bushido counter extenders, it's hard for this deck to really do anything. I've noticed that. So literally, it's just me like hoping that I can do something, but you know, that Bane is a card. So, but I'm able to get 4 monsters out on the field. I'm able to get a lot of damage. Having that Boral Sword added to the extra deck helps so much. And just having a really big, beefy attacker. But, yeah, even still, like, the ability to swarm, but, like, I need Bushido counter cards in order to get enough, like, you know, basically to get all of my powerful extra deck monsters with the negates and everything out onto the field. Because otherwise, I'm kind of stuck to like 1 or 2 extra deck monsters on the field and not really being able to build a formidable board presence. So he eventually comes back just because Bane is such a good card and takes the match. This is now my 4th match, and we are going up against Gladiator Beast Tenyi. I did not know that, because he won the die roll and went first, but he was only able to end on a Link Karibo of all things. So I was like, huh. And I just saw the 110 monster. So I just completely went off with only having to worry about a Link Karibo and not seeing. I only saw the 1 Ash, but I was able to still push through that 1 Ash and basically establish a full board. And at this point, he was just watching me build my board just to see what I was able to do. And then we go to game 2. He goes first again. This time he is able to actually do some shenanigans. And this is when I learned that he is running Glad Beast. And yeah, he drops an Appaloosa. So I drop at least the 1 Nibiru to lower the Appaloosa's attack, because I know it's going to negate it. And then at this point now, it's just like, okay, let's see how far I can push through this Appaloosa. And really I can't, so I just go into Brionic just to beat over it and see what kind of damage I can do. And then I eventually just go into Dawn Dragster, because that has that 1 negate. which actually comes in handy. And then it's also a decent stat wise with 2100 attack and 20,000 defense. So, or not 20,000. Wow, that's big. 2,000 defense. And this basically just goes back and forth for quite a while. So this new extra deck monster is putting in the work, having that ability to negate. And then I just keep on pushing. But yeah, evenly matched gets dropped on me. Was not expecting that. So I'm just trying to figure things out. And the Nat Beast basically kills that game and he takes it. And then moving on to the last game, I get to go first. So I'm like, oh boy, let's see what I can do. But guess what? I have no cards that can hold Bushido counters, unfortunately. So literally all I do is, okay, Battle Shogun, let's equip him with Solitary Sword of Poison, because I can at least make him a 2k beat stick, but it's just so frustrating. I was able to go first, and then eventually I see that Nat Beast, and at that point I'm like, ugh. Essentially, it's just tough. Like, I basically have to hope that I can Synchro Climb. So I try to use Hatsuneme's ability so I can go into Boral Sword. My target gets called by the Graved. So at this point, I'm like, I can't get through that Nat Beast. I just set 2 back row, hoping for a top deck that I can actually make a comeback with. And yeah, unfortunately, no. So I lose that match 1-2 as well. And then my opponent dropped for the last round. So I just decided to go up against my friend Quinn and his rank 10 trains, and I just filmed only one of the matchups for us, and well, let's just say Thomas the Tank Engine just went choo-choo on me, and I lost the match 1-2. I'm able to, same thing as before, having no Bushido counters really hurts this deck. So yeah, he eventually just takes it by running into me with a gigantic train and then kaijuing me and all that fun stuff.
All right. So that's gonna do it for locals. Kinda disappointed with that. I'm not at this point in the challenge. The deck doesn't really brick anymore, but just having. Oh, that was just a little frustrating. Just not having any cards, and a lot of times where it's just is old monster pass. Like, that's kind of frustrating. But that being said, we did get to use some of the new cards to great effect, which was also very reassuring, seeing that when I can pop off, now I can really pop off. But oh well, what are you gonna do? You can't win them all. So yeah, that's probably gonna do it for today. And if you guys haven't noticed already, we actually now have a Patreon page for the channel. So if you're interested in supporting me in the content I produce, you can go ahead and check that out. And yeah, time to go prepare the Raid Raptor deck for the next episode, and then open some new product so we can get ready for the next Sealed Only Samurai episode. But that's gonna do it for me. You guys have a great rest of your day.